to us now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. Man, I finally had to come to terms with. I had came to terms with it a long time ago, but man, it's like I came to another term with some people. They just not meant to go to a higher level. Some of y'all been watching my videos for years, 10 years. Same time I've been buying properties. I had a few of y'all, a good number of y'all reach out to me, and I own property with y'all now, actually. But I just think to myself, dang, imagine if all my subscribers that been are good, even half of my subscribers that have been constantly watching me for years. I'm just imagining if y'all had come in with me on these deals. Like, collectively, I would have more property, which y'all would be owners of the property also. Like, we would just be on a higher level together. Or if you bought the properties by yourself, because as y'all know, prices done went up since 2017, like way up, even since 2020 on land. So I'm like, wow, like, I was watching a video and the dude said it. He's like, some people, they just not meant to go to a higher level. They not meant to go to a higher level as far as relationships. That's why they keep attracting the wrong people, and I'm guilty of that. That's why, um, even sometimes you'd be like, dang, they attracted that after me. Like, you supposed to attract somebody better every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I'm with a woman, I'm I'm proud to say she better than my last woman. It might not work out, but I'm proud to say she better than my last woman. If I'm with a woman and she smoke and I don't want her to smoke, best believe my next woman not gonna smoke. Or if she do smoke, it's gonna be something better than her than my last woman. You know, if I have a job, my next job is supposed to be better. It don't make no sense working at McDonald's and then go work at Wendy's. It make sense. Some people, they just not equipped mentally. I don't know if the cards they were dealt. I don't know what it is. I really think it's the cards they were dealt. Be honest with you, and they just can't overcome those cards they were dealt. They don't know how to deal those cards. But I just look at my life, man. I just came back from off the road. I was in Florida up to about a couple nights ago, and I just came from another place up the road right now. And I'm like, wow, my life is wonderful, man. I have freedom. My Airbnbs are booked up. Especially now. Now I'm like super busy. I'm like, God, this is crazy. Like, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, not crazy. It's wonderful. But I'm just like, my life is so simple. My life is so simple, but I have such a beautiful life. And I'm like, I be looking at people. I be looking at people struggling and stuff. And I'm like, dang, is this how millionaires and financially free people used to look at me when I was, so-called struggling? You know, were they, were they sitting in their vehicles like this, just looking at me like, dang, look at that guy. If he only knew. And that's how I be looking now. Now I be looking at people. I'm like, God, look at that guy. Look at that gal. I'm like, dang, if they only knew $1,000, they could pretty much retire forever with $1,000. With $1,000, they could buy them a piece of land, go live on the land, put a nice little cabin on it. 2 cabins, matter of fact. They could put 2 cabins on it, live in one, rent out the other one, and make about $800-900 a month off that one cabin that they renting out, plus renting out space on their land. Like, literally, $1,000, you financially free forever. $1,000, you financially free forever. All you got to do is market your land, Airbnb, HipCamp, Vanly, Verbo. Now there's another one, I think it's called Guesty or Guestly, where you could be on every platform simultaneously. And what Guesty does is it actually excuse the noise over there, somebody. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But anyhow, what Guesty does is it links you with all the short-term rental platforms, right? I mean, I wish I had did this sooner. I'm not judging nobody. I wish I had did this sooner. I wish, as soon as Airbnb came out, I already had land and I was already doing my thing with Airbnb, with land and all the other platforms. So I'm not judging nobody, but it's just weird, so weird to me that, and I'm probably talking to y'all, my subscribers, and y'all that always watching my videos, while a lot of y'all, still procrastinating on signing up for class. I'm telling you, the information I got for y'all, y'all don't know half the shit. Even my students now that I'm teaching now, they still don't know half the shit. Okay, I think it takes literally about 2-3 years to really digest this information. To really digest the information and use the information and everything like that. The information is not something that I think people can just jump on and do. It's like anything else. Even though somebody tell you get on the bike, pedal, keep your balance, it's still going to take you weeks and months to learn. It takes a baby 6 months to a year to learn how to walk. So I'm not saying the information is instant and easy and everything like that. I'm very transparent. I tell you guys 24 months or 6 months to 36 months to really start making money with this business. 6 months to 36 months, because you got to do a little marketing. You have to buy specific property. It's not any property you could buy. You have to buy a specific type of property, which I teach you guys how to buy that specific type of property. Okay, you can't just go buy land. You have to buy a specific type of land. Okay, you can't even go buy a cabin. You have to buy a specific type of cabin. I've been doing this so long that I know exactly how to design the cabin that y'all need to have. All right, and I'm telling you, man, y'all see me on YouTube, y'all see me traveling, y'all see me do contracting work every now and then. When y'all do see me doing contracting work, I'm making $150 an hour or better. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time I come out and do contracting work. Other than that, I'm just sitting back, relaxing, get my residual income. It's so easy. This is so easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I want to come back and do another video showing you guys how, even if you don't want to do anything with Airbnb, even if you don't want to do anything in real estate, just taking $10 a week. Y'all call it a week, I call it a shift. $10 a shift for 11 years. For 9 to 11 years. Don't touch the money. I don't care. Your car break down, you end up in jail. Well, if you're in jail, you can't make any money to put in there. But I don't care if your daughter have a baby, your son have a baby. I don't care what happened to you in life. The key is you cannot touch the money. That's the key. Okay? And in 9 to 11 years, you'll have over $2 million. Some of y'all might say, I don't need $2 million. 50,000 is all right with me. I want to say in about 5 years, you'll have the 50,000. I got to redo that thing. About 5-6 years, you'll have 50,000 with investing $10 a week. $10 a week. Okay? You could then now pick any investment. Now, you do have to pick a specific investment based on the activity. But any one of maybe 100, 200 investments you could pick and just leave your money there. Keep putting $10 every week. That cigarette money, that alcohol money, that pussy money, that dick money, whatever you would normally spend $10 a week on, you would take that money and put it in this investment, and in 9 to 11 years you'll have over $2 million. Over $2 million. I'm doing it. I'm doing it too. All right. Every week I invest about $20 to $50 in that. So pretty much I'll be at that stage in the next 3 years. I'll be sitting on like $2 million just from that investment. All right. I live off my real estate, residual income, and whatever I make from contracting and my university and stuff like that. But that money that I'm putting into my stock and crypto investments, I don't even look at it. I literally don't even look at. I don't look at how much money I have in there. I just consistently put between $20 and $50 a shift in there. All right. Sometimes I put a little bit less. I don't care if it's $5. You know, sometimes I put more. I make up for it. But I'm telling you guys, you have to do something. I know some of you not gonna do nothing. I just came to terms with it. But those of you that want to pull the trigger, you need somebody to hold your hand. You really, really need somebody to hold. I'm telling you, that's what I'm almost 50 years old, and I'm now at this point in life. You know what stopped me? Because I didn't have anybody to hold my hand. I bought all the courses from all the gurus and all that type of stuff. I had Robert Kiyosaki course from I was 21 years old, but I didn't know what I was reading. I didn't know what I was reading. The information I give y'all, Robert Kiyosaki charged about $50,000 for this information to hold your hand and teach you this information. Okay? They'll round up a bunch of people and charge them like $3,500 a piece, put them all on a bus, and then ride around with them, showing them real estate and hand spoon people the information that way too. Okay? I mean, I do the same thing for $2,500, but for those of you that can learn virtually, you just need me to, because we have the technology now where we can video call. You just need me to talk you through stuff, video call you, stuff like that. It's $222. I recommend that package anywhere to the package for $777. I'm telling you, the information you're going to learn, if you allow it to digest in you and if you apply the information, I'm telling you, within 6 months to 36 months, you could kiss your job bye-bye. You could kiss your job bye-bye. I'm telling you, you'll be making $1,000 or $3,000 or more every month. Every month. This shit is too easy. And what's making it more easy right now is we're in a transient society now, a very nomadic transient society. So you have cell phones. You don't have to be locked down anywhere to use a phone. You don't have to go wait by a payphone. You don't need to live at a gas station because a phone might ring, right? You can be anywhere in the world. And hey, you going back to the house? You going back to the house? Okay. All right. People have like solar now. You can have solar in your car. I got my solar battery right here. Hold on. Nobody's tied down to anything. You could work from your home. A lot of people could work from home now. A lot of people could work on the road. The type of work they do, they could work on the road. A lot of people do video editing, all type of stuff like that. If you do contracting work like me, I could work anywhere. So nobody's tied down. We going into a phase where more and more people going to be doing van life. More and more people going to be doing RV life. All the people that come to my property, most of them, they're like, I never thought I'd be doing this. Most of them are like, I never thought I'd be living in the woods, traveling. But most people are right now able to do that. Most people are traveling. There's so many travel nurses right now. I got 4 travel nurses that come to my property when they in my area. 4 of them consistently. They already paid up. One paid up 2 months. One paid up 6 months. I think one paid up for a year. and another one paid up like 3 years to stay on my property. I gave her an incredible deal for 3 years. I just broke it down to like $100 a month. But nevertheless, and I've been seeing that. Like, I've been watching YouTube videos, and I know somebody personally that paid their rent for like the whole year, and they gave the landlord like 10 grand. You'll be surprised how many people would pay you rent in advance for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months, 3 months, because they know how they are with money. So when they get a lump sum of money, they just like, here. Long time ago, I was like 28, 29 years old, and 26. I was 27 years old, right? And I was staying in Miami off Biscayne and 110th Street. And my landlord at the time, Avery, told me about my next door neighbor. His name was Bear, this big white dude. And that dude won a lawsuit. And I don't know how much he won. Avery said he won like $350,000 in a lawsuit. Avery said that dude paid his rent for the next 10 years. Instead of buying a house, he just paid rent for the next 10 years. As long as he locked in that rent of $350 a month, at that time, the dude gave him the money for the next 10 years. This is the power of being a landlord. The shit people do, some of y'all probably did some shit like that, or would do some shit like that if y'all got money. Instead of going to buy some property, you would pay your rent for the next 5, 10 years, 1 year. The shit people do, man, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. You would think they would take that money and go buy their own property. Nah, they'd rather pay rent. It's crazy, man. This real estate business, y'all don't have a clue. Y'all just need to get in my mastermind. Y'all don't have a clue how people are, how people do. Okay, some of y'all be doing this shit, but I'm telling you, people love paying rent. People love paying rent. Like I say, this video is really about a lot of y'all just ain't gonna get it. A lot of y'all just destined. I was watching another video. The dude, his grandfather or grandmother, somebody, great grand left them land, right? But it became heirs property. So all the heirs was entitled to it. And let's say it was like 100 heirs, right? It was only 2 of them living on the property, right? And the one that was living in a trailer, he wasn't doing nothing with his life, just living in a trailer, right? The dude that brought the property, and actually was a forced sale. They forced the family to sell it, because once they got enough family members to sell, and it got to like 20% of the family members where the buyer owned 20% of the property, the buyer can go to the judge and force everybody else to sell the property, right? So you've been having a lot of that going on for years, and we all know, which color people been selling and which color people been buying. I ain't gonna get into that. But nevertheless, the white dude here, he was saying, listen, it's like this. And I commend the dude for saying it. A lot of people ain't gonna say it. He's like, people have this idea that money is supposed to sit still. Money is called currency for a reason. It's supposed to flow. You're not supposed to be sitting around on your ass. Even though y'all see me sitting on my ass, I'm not. What I'm doing, YouTube videos. Tonight I got a class. I still do my contracting work. I can literally just live in my camper forever and not do shit. Okay? But this dude decided to just live in his trailer forever, and this is why God don't give you the increase. This is why the creator of Balanced Universe don't give a lot of y'all an increase, because y'all don't participate in currency. Y'all don't participate in the flow of the currency. Money has to keep on flowing. You cannot just sit still. That's why a lot of people, when they retire, they die, because they just sit on their ass. When you retire, that's not really retiring. Retiring is really now you get to do what you want to do. You're not on nobody clock. You still work, but now you work on your own clock. Okay? That's retirement. You cannot sit still. You cannot, like, if I leave everything I leave to my offsprings, and they and my sons and my daughter basically like, oh, daddy left us this land and this business, I ain't gotta do shit. 9 times out of 10, the universe is gonna take everything from them. 9 times out of 10. You still have to participate in currency, in the current flow of money. Okay, so what they should have did was take that land, cultivate it, turn it into a farm, or do what the people did that bought the land, cut down the trees, sell the trees, or turn it into a RV park. Man, I forget how many acres it was. God, I want to say it was like 400 acres these black folks had owned. Like 400 acres, and it was just sitting there. None of them was doing anything with it. Only 2 of the family members lived in it. One of them lived in a trailer. The other one was the lady and her son. She raised her family there. I'm like, this is why black folks don't get the increase. Black folks have this idea, I'm going to work, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to work, I'm going to get money. Friday, I'm going to go do my hair, cut my hair, do my hair, buy weave, buy lashes, buy some Jordans, save up money to go put down on a car, pay car notes, save up money to go rent an apartment, and you doing it. You doing it. If my daughter ever bring a dude to me for my approval that has a car note and renting an apartment, I'd say, baby girl, that's not the one. That is not the one. But if she bring a dude to me that owns his own land, live in a trailer, a nice trailer, not no raggedy trailer, but a decent trailer, I don't care if it's a camper, I don't care if it's an RV, owns his camper, owns his land, I'm going to say, baby girl, that's the one right there. That's the one that's financially savvy right there. That's the one that has financial literacy, especially if he did it on his own. He didn't inherit it or anything like that, because that's the next thing I'm going to find out, if he inherited it. And the next thing I want to see if he keep his place clean. You got to keep your house clean, your place clean. Then I want to see what he going to do with the land and how he going to get the increase. How he going to get the increase. But if she bring a dude to me, he been renting for 5-10 years, all that type of shit, or he been renting. You know, I expect my daughter to really find her love of her life in high school, something like that, and be married, because that's the way I'm raising my daughter, right? I'm not raising my daughter to be out here 25, 30, still fucking single, sucking on a different dick every month, shit like that. You know, swallowing different niggas' dicks and taking different niggas' dicks. I'm not raising my daughter like that over my fucking body. All right? I'm raising my daughter to be very virtuous. I would kill a motherfucker. Okay, I'm the black fucking Terminator, for real. I would rather my daughter be with a guy that owns his property. I know my daughter will never be homeless. Okay, now my daughter would never be homeless regardless, because she's going to inherit what I give to her, and she'll never have to work a day in her life. But just say hypothetically, you know, I want if I didn't have that for my daughter, my daughter would, I'd rather my daughter marry a dude owns his land, farm it, Airbnb it, make money off his land, you know, live like the Amish, whatever, have no bills, and him and my daughter live happy, everything like that, give me beautiful, grand offsprings, than my daughter be with some dude, live in a penthouse or a nice apartment, have a car note. Okay, that motherfucker lose his income. Who the fuck gonna pay the car note? Who the fuck gonna pay for the apartment? Next thing you know, my daughter, Daddy, we about to get kicked out of the apartment. I'm not raising my daughter to be with no motherfucker like that. My daughter's not gonna be with anybody renting. My daughter, ask my daughter, right? You can. I'm, I might do a video of my daughter. I'm gonna say, Princess, what kind of guy you're not gonna marry? A guy that rents. She knows. She knows. And if she's with somebody, and in high school, like I say, she knows to tell that dude, listen, our first place, we not renting. So I hope you got the kind of mindset that, not to be a renter. Okay, my daughter knows to look at his mom and dad, see if they're renting, look at his family, see if they're all renting, see the kind of mindset. I teach my daughter mindset. I try to teach my offspring's mindset. I had a wonderful talk with my son the other day, and I told him, son, I cannot be with you in every situation. The only thing I could teach you is mindset, the type of mindset you need to have. And I was like, if your friend, it was him and his friend in the truck, and his friend's dad right here. I said, if your friend jump off a bridge, said, man, I'm about to jump off this bridge. You coming with me? You gonna jump too? He said, no. I said, did I have to tell you not to do that, or common sense told you not to do that? It's like common sense. Okay, so we have common fucking sense. The creator of balanced universe put common fucking sense in all our minds. We the ones don't fucking use it. All right? Nobody have to be with you all the time telling you do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that. So I teach my offsprings principles. Principles. I teach my students principles. The first thing I'm going to teach you is principles. Then I'll go into more details. But you have to have a mindset. You have to have a mindset. Okay? And my daughter already knows the type of mindset of the guy she's going to marry. She's not looking for a dude that looks financially free. She's looking for a dude that is financially free. First of all, in his mind. In his mind. Okay? My sons, I'm they coming along, but they learning too. Financial freedom. My oldest son, he's allergic to jobs. I be telling him to get a job. He's like, Dad, I don't want no fucking job. He'd rather stumble and bump his head than get a job. And I'm actually proud of him for it. Now, I am allowing him to stumble and bump his head because you need to lose and lose big before you can win and win big. Everybody will tell you, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Floyd Mayweather, everybody at the top of their game is going to tell you the reason why they win so much or undefeated is because in the beginning they were losers. They were losers. They were losing. Floyd Mayweather lost at the Olympics. He really won, but they gave it to the other opponent. Floyd said he'll never lose again in his life, and he never did. Even these exhibition fights he doing, he don't lose. Fighting guys bigger than him, he don't lose. It's a mindset. So all you can do is teach people a mindset. If they don't have that mindset, it's a wrap. I was watching another video. 2 dudes joined the gym at the same time. One of them, after a year, he was cut. Beautiful physique. The other one was in the same way as when he started the gym a year ago. And he's like, dang, bro, I lift the same weights you lift. I do the same things you do. Why is it my body is not like your body? It was because the dude's mindset. He couldn't see himself in a certain physique. He could not see it. He was just lifting weights, lifting weights. When you see yourself in a certain way, your breathing has to change. Everything has to change. When you lifting weights, you can't just lift weights. I'm pretty sure the one guy that got a real nice physique, he was breathing a certain way. You breathe in with the weight, you let out with the weight. Okay? When you boxing and your hands come back to you like this, you're supposed to breathe in. When you let your hands go, you breathe out. Okay? It's a flow. That's you flowing. That's the current. That's another currency. Your body has to flow. So this guy probably just there lifting weights. Y'all know a lot of people go to the gym for years and they don't lose weight. They don't get cut up. They just wasting their fucking time because they don't even have the common sense to say, damn, I've been in this fucking gym for a year, 2-3 years. Ain't no change in my body. Let me at least hire a personal trainer for a month or a week or a year to at least show me what to do. Then I'll take it from there. People don't even have that fucking common sense. Let me tell you something. If you keep doing the same thing, if you keep training yourself or thinking you're going to train yourself, and you've been training yourself for over a year, 2-3 years, and you're not getting any results, it's time for you to hire a trainer. It's time for you to hire a coach. It's time for you to hire a mentor. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I see it all the time. All the fucking time. Because you don't know what the fuck you don't know. Half of y'all didn't know about that breathing technique. Half of y'all just breathe normal. When you're working out, you cannot breathe normal. As the weight come to you, you breathe in. Deep breath. That breath you holding in is going to help you push out and help you build more muscles. So when you breathe out, you're going to find yourself pushing more weight. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. If you just holding your breath and just lifting weights, it's pointless. It's pointless. Some of y'all didn't know that. Like I said, you don't know what the fuck you don't know. When it comes to real estate, you got to learn about easements. Sometimes you get a wonderful deal on a property, but it's landlocked. All you got to do is go talk to the owner of the property in front of you and see if you could get an easement. And you could get a wonderful deal on a property. Just because a property is landlocked don't mean it's not a wonderful deal. Right now, I love landlocked properties. I love them. I go to the owner. I just bought a landlocked property for $800. $800. It's a small piece of land. I bought it for $800 because nobody wanted it. It's landlocked. Can't do nothing with it, and it's right next to a farm, so the whole area is zoned agricultural. I knocked on the door. I spoke to the owner. Hey, I showed him the survey. It's this little piece of land right here, man. I want to buy it, but in order for me to get to it, I have to walk across your grass, cross your lawn. I ain't say it like that, I finessed it more, but long story short, they was like, great, what you gonna do with it? I'm like, y'all know about tiny houses and stuff like that? It's like, yeah, I see the shows. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a tiny house there, I might rent it out Airbnb if y'all don't mind. He's like, man, I would love that. I went right down there to the county and bought it. Now, if he would have said no, I'd have spoke to the next neighbor. If all of them said no, then I would not have bought it. You know what? I might still have bought it because I know we got flying cars coming soon. So I would have just had to fly over the property. But I love landlocked. Now I'm looking specifically for landlocked properties because I could buy them so fucking cheap. Y'all don't know about this type of shit. Y'all don't know about your property have to have a certain type of soil. Y'all don't know about the questions you got to ask the county. I'm telling you, you don't know what you don't know. This is why y'all renting. Nobody has to be renting. Right now, you about to pay your rent $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You could take that money and go buy you a piece of property cash. Never pay rent again. Put your little camper on it, trailer on it, live in that, save your money, start building your house little by little, and live rent free forever. It's crazy to me. I just wish I just wish I started doing this shit earlier in life. That's all I wish. I wish I never fell for the work hard, buy a house, pay your mortgage. I wish I never fell for that, because that's what I kept trying to hope for, and do. And then when I did it, and I found out, man, this fucking pure slavery. I ain't seen my son in like a month. I'm just getting up, going to work. But then I need to enjoy myself, so I'm just buying beer, drinking fucking beer, getting a gut. My woman see I'm making money, so she in my fucking pocket. My baby mom see I'm making money, she in my fucking pocket. You know, I need a nice car so I could feel good, because, hey, while I'm making all this money and I don't have a nice car, I've been through all that dumb shit. I'm telling you, true freedom comes with land ownership, not house ownership. Land ownership. Being on your land, looking out your window, saying, God, all them trees, I own all them trees. All that dirt out there, I own all that dirt. Can't nobody come on my land. Have your dang rifle in your hand. Man, it's a wonderful feeling, man. It's you know, if people really go back to the garden, like the Bible say, God put man in the garden. He didn't put man in the city. This city shit, this city living, this man-made stuff. We not supposed to be living in no city, no big cities, no skyscrapers, all this bullshit. The super rich people do not live in a city. They have apartments and houses in the city, but on the weekend, on their time off, they go home to the country. Mark Zuckerberg, I think he own a whole island. He owns a whole fucking island. These people don't live where you think they live. These people own islands. These people own fucking so much acres in the country. It's ridiculous. Right behind me, my buddy was showing me a bunch of millionaires where they live right behind me. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know this was back here. Man, these people got 40 acres, 100 acres, 1,000 acres. I didn't even know. Houses, mansions in the middle of the fucking woods. I did not know. You look in the woods, you just think it's a bunch of woods back there. Mansions in the middle of the fucking woods. I didn't know. I got a buddy, he got 400 acres down the street from me. I help him manage his property, and we about to hunt bears. I still don't know if I'm gonna hunt bears this season. I'm kind of don't want to. I love animals now. Not to say I love animals to the point of them living in my house, but I've become a bit of an animal lover now. So I don't know about hunting anymore. I don't even want to fish. I don't even want to catch fish. I just look at animals as just divine creatures. I don't even want to kill them. But anyhow, I manage his little thing he got going on, where he gonna be hunting bears and stuff. I've put the peanuts in a bear feeder and stuff like that every now and then for him. And I'm like, wow. When I first met him and went on his land, I'm like, dang, this brother owned 400 acres. Let me see what 400 acres look like. It's an amazing feeling. I think when I have 400 acres, y'all not gonna see me on YouTube no more. I'll be too busy on my land. I will be too busy on my land. I mean, even now I have 100 some acres in my backyard, and you know, and then I got the water back there, and you know, I go back there every now and then. My property probably better than his, because my backyard goes out to the Albemarle Sound. His property is inland. But anyhow, it's just an amazing feeling, land ownership, man. What app do you find travel nurses? I forget the app. I didn't find the travel nurses on the app. They came to me. But there is an app. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, there is an app for finding travel nurses. Um, my woman, she's actually a travel nurse. I'm gonna ask her, and on the next video, I'm gonna mention it. Okay, Chase, it is an app. I knew the app. I had it downloaded to my phone and everything. I forgot what it was, but these people come to me. I just download. I use Airbnb, HipCamp, Vanly. I use Verbo, and forgot the third one I use. The most popular one is HipCamp and Airbnb and Vanly. Those three, you going oh, The Dirt. It's another one called The Dirt. I had a few bookings from them this summer. And then you use this app called Guestly. I forget the name of it. I haven't downloaded it yet. I'm gonna get another phone that's strictly gonna be for my short-term rental business. I'm actually get two of them, one for backup and one for primary. That I strictly use for my short-term rental business, and I'm gonna have all these apps on there. And I'm telling you, get in my class, man. I'll show you guys how to do this. You guys need to have 2, 3 phones when you're doing business also. You know what I'm saying? Um, Facts. I be feeling bad after I catch the fish. Yeah, yeah. It's a weird feeling now that I just eat like fruits and vegetables mostly. I just had some rice earlier, but mostly I eat fruits and vegetables. I'm like, I look at animals now. I like kill an animal for, man. You know what I'm saying? Kill an animal for. You know, we supposed to be living in a garden in harmony with the animals, not eating the animals. It's so much protein and so many uh, vegetables. It's ridiculous. The amount of protein. If you look at some of these bodybuilders that are raw vegan versus a bodybuilder that eats meat, the raw vegan is more ripped, has a better physique than the bodybuilder that eats meat. You can look up the videos on it. Being a raw vegan is one of the best things I ever did. One of the best things. I mean, my health, my skin, my whole life. I could do things now like better than when I was 21. It's so wonderful with me and my health right now. I'm actually thinking about making a boxing comeback, even if I do exhibition fights. Me and my other buddy, it's like over 40 guys over 40 could get in there and fight each other. Exhibition. I'm thinking about doing it. I feel wonderful. Raw vegan. You don't want to be a regular vegan because regular vegans, they eat a lot of processed foods. You don't want to eat anything processed. All this incredible burger bullshit. All this cakes and pies. Vegan cakes and pies, all that bullshit. No, when I say raw vegan, you take the food off the tree and eat it. You take the vegetable out the ground and eat it. But unless you have to cook it, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuff like that. If it's something that does not have to be cooked or heated up, softened, you take it out the ground and eat it. That's a raw vegan. That's what I'm on right now. I'm a raw vegan. I don't buy rice. I don't buy the only thing when I go in the grocery store, only thing I go is a produce section. I don't even buy water really, because we on a well, so I get all the well water and drink it. Then when I come in the city, I drink that, and then when I actually absolutely need water, I drink distilled water, because distilled water takes out the minerals, but it definitely takes out all the impurities. So I drink distilled water, alkaline water, spring water. I've been drinking a lot of a lot of distilled water lately. All right, I got 2 rooms I need to rent. Rent them out. I'm telling you, travel nurses. It's a big. Travel nurses is gonna be more popular because in a medical field, robots. I had my gallbladder taken out beginning last year, and a robot did my surgery. When I got up, I'm like, that's it? Oh, yeah, the robot did it. The robot did my surgery. The doctor was just there. Everybody was just there. It was a lady holding my hand. The doctor was there, kind of just, but the robot did my whole surgery. Robots, AI are taking over people. So now we're like before, maybe you needed 100 or 1,000, say 1,000 nurses in a hospital. Now you might only need 100 nurses. You might only need 100 nurses, and all these half of these nurses, 100 nurses, will be traveling nurses. They just get people as they need them. They just get people as they need them. Matter of fact, my lady, she went to work the other night, and they told her, we got too many nurses, go home. They told her that. We got too many nurses, go home. And I'm like, well, baby, don't worry about it. Just come home, We do what we do. We building our empire. But I'm telling y'all, get you some real estate. Get you some land. Get you some land. Land is the only thing we have left that the creator of Balanced Universe left to us. That's all we have is land. Hi, get some land. How are you? I'm wonderful. Hello, bro. What's up? A lot of things. Chase Young said, when I get my land, I'm putting coconut trees. You better. Coconut trees and mango, me too. Y'all seen a video with the brother that he got like 800 coconut trees on his land. My mom got coconut trees on her land. And so I'm pretty much gonna use her seeds and stuff. And my mom grew her coconut trees from babies. So I'm gonna have my mom come out eventually to my lands and help me plant some coconut trees and stuff. But my mom got coconut tree, ackee tree, banana tree, mango tree, avocado tree. My mom got all that on her land. My mom could stay on her land and never really have to go to the grocery store. She got food for every season on her land. One time I was at my mom's house and all I ate was avocado. That whole season, all I ate was avocado. That whole season, avocado and bread. That's all I ate. I wanted to see if I could do it, and I did it. I just did it different ways, put different seasonings on it. Every year I put a different seasoning on it. Steak seasoning. I cut the avocado up, put steak seasoning on it. Tastes like steak. The next year I cut it up, put chicken seasoning on it. Tastes like chicken. I put fish seasoning on it. Tastes like fish. What they call it? Pepper, lemon pepper on it. Tastes like lemon pepper wings. I was eating avocados like it was meat. Just put different seasonings on it. Your mom is very smart. Yeah. Y'all pray for my mom too. She's got dementia. She did that thing back in 2021. That thing they was sticking in their arms. She did that thing, man. I try to warn them. I noticed a lot of people that did that, they different. Y'all know, some of y'all might have did it. They just different. They just different from everybody else. Like, they different from me. It's like, you could almost tell something going on, man. They just slightly different. I don't know if it's just me, but everybody I know took that thing. It's like they got robots in them. They flip out. They do shit that I think they don't even remember they did. Their health is like, everybody did that shit. They different. They fucking different to me. You also need a garden for spices and grow your spices, man. I'm growing so much shit right now, I can't even count. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even give a fuck. I be buying plants and trees and shit and just planting them in the ground. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. I ain't even worried about it. I'm just literally doing what Lead Farmer 73 said. Buy you a tree, throw that shit in the fucking ground and forget about it. Let nature takes its course. That's all I'm doing. Cause I'm traveling. I don't even have time to really tend to my garden. So whenever I'm home, whenever I know I'm going home, I buy a tree. When I get home, I throw that shit in the ground and forget water it, fertilizer, walk away. If that shit grow, it grow. If it don't, it don't. That's how I'm doing my garden. Herbs, yeah, herbs. Yeah. Don't it's not listen, life is so fucking simple. Life is so let me tell y'all how simple life is, y'all. I just came off of doing a video. Most of y'all feel like you gotta go to college. You gotta fucking get a job, work, save money, fucking just all this complicated shit. No. You go to college and all that shit. Go to college for fun, to learn. When you come out of college, unless you're going to be a doctor or some shit, there are many people. Did y'all know there's people go to school to be a doctor? And after 1 year, 2, 3 years of being a doctor, they fuck up so much. They got to quit their practice. They fuck up so much, they have to quit their practice. They're already getting lawsuits and shit. The hospital got to fire them. They can't work nowhere. Did y'all know that about doctors and nurses? It's not lawyers too. How many broke lawyers y'all know? I know y'all know a lot of broke lawyers. Just because you go to school to be a doctor or lawyer does not guarantee you're going to make a lot of money. Money comes from equity. Equity, being fruitful and multiplying. That's a lot of y'all bitches know, because what y'all do is y'all have babies every year, so y'all get a bigger income tax check. That's being fruitful and multiplying. You having babies, they give you more money. Y'all know how to be fruitful and multiply on that level. Why the fuck y'all can't see you need to be fruitful and multiply on the level of taking your money, planting it, and letting that shit grow? And the best place to plant your money is in land. That's the best place. I know a ton of broke lawyers. Me too. I know a lot of broke fucking lawyers. A lot of them. Fucking living on their mama couch. Lawyers, went to school, be a lawyer, passed the test, everything. Motherfuckers broke. I'm telling you. I know a lot of broke people that went to college and all kind of shit, man. All kind of fucking education. And here I am doing a simple thing, buying land, renting my land out, renting cabins, and I'm financially free already. I ain't even hit 50 yet. I'm financially free. I'm financially free. I ain't even hit 50 yet. Now, my cost of living is low. I keep my cost of living low. My pertinent bills is only $1,000 a month, $900, $1,000 a month. I pay $400 a month child support, basically. My cell phone bills is like $50 a month. I don't have a water bill. I don't have a light bill. I live off grid. Gas. I'm only counting gas for personal use. Might be like $100, $200 a month, $300 a month. Sometimes if I travel. I be traveling when I got 2, 3 birds to kill with one stone. I do a lot of that type of traveling. I rarely travel just to go do one thing, so I make it worth it. And I try to travel when it's business purposes, and then I do my pleasure, and after I take care of business. But I'm telling y'all, man, everybody that been preaching to y'all real estate, from Robert Kiyosaki to them short little midget twins to everybody, Charles Carlton Sheets, y'all tell how old I am. Carlton Sheets, Russ Whitney, all them guys. I don't know the new guys. The new guys is like Grant Cardone, Max Maxwell. All these people talking about real estate. Real estate is the key. Yes, real estate is the motherfucking key. The garden is the key. When God placed man in the garden, he knew what the fuck he was doing. The garden is where everything is. Your residual income, your food, everything is in the garden. Everything is in the garden. Y'all doing everything except being in the garden. Y'all in the city, y'all in apartments, y'all in houses. I look at houses as nothing more than fucking prisons. My idea of a house, somewhere to rest. Once I rest and get up, I'm outside. I am outside. I just need somewhere to rest and maybe a little bit more space to do what I need to do if it's raining outside or some shit like that. But I'm building a patio right now. My patio is gonna be my bathroom, my kitchen, my living room, everything. My TV room, everything is gonna be my patio, my porch. My house is gonna be a patio. Where I actually rest half the time is gonna be just a little 8x8 area that I could put a king size bed in there for me and my baby. But my house, we living outside. We living outside in a mesh patio, living room, kitchen, everything. That's what I'm building. I'm just building a porch patio with the mesh around it for bugs and the curtains that go around for the winter time. I could keep the heat in. That's what I'm building right now. And that's how I want to live for the rest of my life, breathing fresh air. And I'll be resting in there half the time too. Probably spring and fall. That's where I'll be resting. Definitely in the spring. I'll be resting on my porch. It's how I want to live my life. When I look at houses, drywall, like y'all don't know how that shit is killing y'all, man. I do not want to live in no house. I am so happy resting in my truck, resting in my cabin, resting in my RV, my travel trailer. When I get up, I have pretty much no choice if I want more space but to go outside. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I just wish y'all had the same mindset as me and y'all would have the same life as me. Sean Oliver, what's up, Sean? Where I know you from? But yeah, man, I love my life, man. I'm telling you. Y'all don't have to be living in these apartments, these rent houses, these rent apartments. Y'all don't have to have jobs. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. Okay, I am so serious. Get y'all some land. First of all, get in my mastermind. I'll show y'all how to get y'all land. Advertise y'all land on Airbnb, Verbo, HipCamp, all these platforms. Okay? I'll show y'all how to set up y'all whole business system. Get y'all a Google Voice account to take your incoming calls. It's an internet phone number. I'll show y'all the whole shebang. $222, man. But the price gonna go up to $350. $222, man. Compared to a $250,000 education, $222 compared to a $25,000 education. This $222 education is going to make you more money in a shorter period of time than a $25,000 education. Then even one of these career schools that charge $2,500. You're gonna go to a career school, you might as well take that money, go buy you some land and rent your land out. You'll make money, start making money immediately. Then that money you take, go buy you some more land. Then that money you take, go buy you some more land. Within a year, 2-3 years, you making more money than if you would have took that money and go learn fucking welding or fucking auto mechanics or some shit. Not to say don't do that, but let whatever you do be, you want to do it. You want to be a mechanic. You want to be a welder. You want to be a nurse. You're not doing it for money. Your money come from real estate. Let your money come from real estate. Don't be no W-2 employee, man. Don't be no W-2 employee. I'm telling you, that's why W-2 employees get taxed the most. That's why W-2 employees get taxed the most. Because you know why W-2 employees get taxed the most? W-2 employees are the dumbest. You're dumb. I'm telling you straight up. I haven't been a W-2 employee in decades. About 20 years since I was a W-2 employee. Over 20 years. And when I was, it was only for maybe 5 years. I haven't been a W-2 employee in forever. I'm telling y'all, man, stop with the dumb shit. Literally, all the shit y'all be doing, selling your pussy, selling your ass, smoking weed with that money, buying clothes, shoes, dumb shit with that money. You see what I wear? I wear t-shirts. I got a t-shirt for every yay of the year. I buy t-shirts for $1. I got all the colors. I bought my son some t-shirts. I've got jeans. This is me. 365. I'm telling y'all, man, get y'all some land and you can live the same life I live. Get your nice little older pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? Live a clean life. Eat raw food. Start growing your garden. I'm telling you, don't all this fucking have a green thumb, all that bullshit. Fuck that. Get you 10 apple trees, 10 pear trees, 10 mango trees. All of them shits gonna grow, or one of them gonna grow. And you gotta get 10. Get one mango tree, one apple tree, one orange tree, a grapevine. Every time you get a paycheck, get a tree, put that bitch in the ground. A aki tree, a coconut tree, put that bitch in the ground. And let that bitch grow. You ain't gotta do nothing. Let nature take its course. Throw that bitch in the ground with some fucking water. Some shit. You could even use your own shit. You ain't gotta go buy cow shit. Take a shit, throw it in a bucket, and then dump the bucket on top of your plant with some water. Watch that bitch grow. Look by any septic tank. Look how vegetation grow by any septic tank. How the fuck? I mean, they got y'all buying shit. That's how backwards. We take a shit every yay. Every yay we take a shit. But they got us buying cow shit. Saying it's better. It might be better. But shit is shit. Shit is shit. That's what I'm learning. Everything they told you is the opposite. It's the simplest thing. Everything they told you, just think of it in its simplest version. Think of it in its simplest version, man. Everything they told you last live. Oh, yeah. I remember you from my last live, Sean. I remember you. Everything They told you, think of it in its simplest version. They only complicate things to make money off of your dumbass. They only make shit seem complicated to make money off people. Shit is not that complicated. Shit out here is not that complicated. It's too easy. It's so easy, I'm fucking bored. I gotta come on here and talk shit to y'all. Telling you, man. Get in my mastermind. Anyhow, I'm about to go down by the lake. I've been hanging out by the lake a lot. I've been hanging out by the beach and the lake a lot. I'm about to go back down there to the lake. Go get me a nice little evening swim in the lake. I love y'all, man. 754-229-0940. 754-229-0940. I'm gonna go get my family and go down by the lake. $15, man. $15 each class, or $222 lifetime membership. You don't have to pay it one time. You could pay it over a year. We have class twice a week, twice a shift. Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All right? I love y'all, man. 754-229-0940. Peace. Every minute of every yay, millions of dollars come to us now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. Every minute of every yay, millions of dollars come to us now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. Every minute of every yay, millions of dollars come to us now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. Love y'all. Peace.